Plenty of startups have been mushrooming over the years in the ever-evolving crypto world. Among a myriad of digital currencies, DigiByte is one rapidly growing open-source blockchain project that was timed to overcome the flaws of its rivals. With the market being in a rut, marketers have been evaluating a number of crypto assets for investment opportunities, wondering if DigiByte's DGB can be an ideal buy for sure of the future. Look no further, as this write-up will illustrate the feasible price predictions for 2024 and the years to come. And DigiByte had made its way into 2022 with a starting price of $1,034.3012. Ranging in the downtrend, the price slid to 8,206 by the 21st of January amidst the market-wide sell-off. After ranging sideways until the 4th of February, the price climbed to 0.028 by the 10th of February. And however, panic and FUD sniffing into the market, owing it to tension around the globe, resulted in a downswing to 21,721. The 27th of March was a remarkable day for DGB, portraying a 76.97% single-day spike. After that, a pullback closed the quarter at $0.034. The second quarter was brutal for the altcoin. DGB lost over 75% with the 18th of June. Thereafter, a healthy momentum led to June's closure at $0 to $94. The fundamental traits of the project, such as faster transactions, security, and a level of decentralization, might help DGB ascend to 0.013144. On the contrary, if the bears outrun the bulls, the price might crash to about to 09.31 cents. That said, constrained by linear price action, the regular price might land at bolt to 09.411, $19.2. And if the makers roll out developmental and community building initiatives to empower the network, the price of DGB might rise to its potential high of 0.111818. Conversely, failing to adhere to changes expectations might result in negative criticism, which could hop the price down to 0.11202. Factoring in the bullish and bearish targets, the average price might stand at 11386. And if things could prove fruitful for DigiByte if the community concentrates on more transparency and attracts investors. In such a case, the price might spike to $62952 by the end of the cents year. Such a case that goes to the top pro house and markets. And how would I find TPS without this? If DigiByte attracts more adoptions and collaborations while attracting institutional money, DGB's price might soar to a maximum of 4819, and money knows. However, regulatory concerns or financial crises might drag the price down to 0.02481 pen. Successively, constraints in bullish spikes could conclude the year at 0.03506 if DigiByte continues to provide a seamless and user-friendly platform for transactions, and if it enhances the security of the users. They could break its price records and get more price momentum with intensified market capitalization. As a result, the price might climb to its potential high of $0.07469. But on the other hand, if it faces stiffer competition from emerging rivals, the price might fall to 0.03818. Consequently, factoring in the bullish and bearish targets, the average price might occur at 5,319. And what's cold on the digital asset is $4 So, as per Wallet Investors' predictions, a DigiByte is expected to hit a maximum price of $6,045.33 at an average level of 0.164. The firm expects the altcoin to surge to a maximum of 0.4036 by the end of 2023, the end of 2025. According to the website, the crypto asset could hit a maximum of $16,1377 by the end of 2022, while a reversal in trend might slash the price down to over 0.0121. The analysts from the firm expect DGB to hit a maximum of 0.0435 by the end of 2025. At $5 in and off $5, which means the forecast from Governor Capital expects the crypto asset to surge to its potential high of $21 in 2022, General $89 and $152 respectively. The forecast also holds the prediction for the long term. It foresees DGB's possibility to chug up to a maximum of 2025. DigiByte Crypto is an open source blockchain and asset creation platform. The project development began in October 2013. The platform intended to compete against major cryptocurrencies such as XRP and Litecoin by prioritizing cybersecurity and scalability to process additional features, allowing traders to issue assets, introduce applications, and utilize digital identities. DigiByte has its own native token, DGB. The token is used to pay fees to those who help operate the network. DGB also aims to offer payments and fuel its smart contracts. And of course, security solution, payment solution. DigiByte. DigiByte is an open source blockchain and asset creation platform. It is a cryptocurrency project that focuses on decentralization, security, and more importantly, increased transaction speed to develop digital assets that could not be destroyed. This currency can be mined, bought, and stored in wallets. DigiByte is a modification of Bitcoin, which has 3 layers, namely a smart contract app store, a public ledger, and the core protocol, which features communicating nodes to repeat the transactions. DigiByte was founded by Jared Tate, popularly known as the Digiman, who supervises existence from development to its current setup. DigiByte's operations not only depend on developers, but also on the DigiByte Foundation, a volunteer organization for inspecting the protection of the project. The DigiByte awareness team is responsible for promotional activities. And as per Pointpedia's formulated DigiByte price prediction, the price is assumed to escalate if the bears can't hold the market for long. It might grab the users and investors in attention if it strengthens the security and transaction speeds. By 2022, DigiByte's highest price is anticipated to be $0.77. On the flip side, the price might find support as civilized $0.012. DigiByte entered the market on February 6, 2014 with an opening price of $0.00132. After that, the price started to fluctuate as DGB initiated its trade and remained stable for several years until 2017 with certain price differences. The price remained stable with lesser fluctuations until the end of May, and then because of the minor improvements, the price reached $16.17 at the end of May. Later, the price dramatically poured to $0.019 by the end of June. Later, the price continued to be at the same level with fewer fluctuations for several months. And surprisingly, the price reached $0.008 in the mid of November and further started to surge steadily. At the end of 2017, DigiByte was traded at 0.005. On a bullish note, DigiByte entered the year 2018 with a spike. Was trading at 12 cents in early January. Later, the price started plunging to reach 4 cents at the end of January. After that, the price managed to trade at the same level until March. Further, the price sank to $0.017 at the start of April and surged to 0.05 cents by early May. The price started to plunge until the end of December. At the end of 2018, DigiByte traded at 0.1 out. As the bears started to drag the market, DigiByte commenced the year 2019 with its price of 16.2110 cents. The price fluctuated for several months. The price hit 0.016 by early June and further plunged to $0.008 by the end of August. Later on, DigiByte continued to be in the same price range with fewer fluctuations until December. And finally, the price arrived at $5,010 by mid-December At the end of 2019, DigiByte was trading at 4 cents a DigiByte high. DigiByte was trading between 0.005 and 0.008 with minor fluctuations until the end of April. Later, the price climbed to 2 cents by the first week of May. After that, the price started to plunge further for several months. The price spiked to 3 cents by the mid of August and further started to fluctuate. The value maintained the range of 2 cents until the mid of November. The currency, the main stable with lesser fluctuations at the end of 2020, DigiByte traded at 0.024. The New Year's fresh trade initiated with a price tag of 0.025 cents and tried hard to maintain the uptrend. By the mid of February, the price rose as high as $2,008.08. But again, fell to 517. The price marked its all-time high on May 1st at 70.1781 due to the market collapse on May 19th. The DGB price was dumped to A365 on July 21st. The DGB price smashed 0.0987 on August 22nd. But economic turmoil coming out of the Chinese market resulted in a slip to 0.0409 by September 28th. And, following as a steady ascend on the market charts, helped DGB climb to $695 by November 12th. However, a downswing closed the year at 0.32 cents. DigiByte can be bought in various crypto exchanges like Binance, Bittrex, OKX, VCC Exchange, and many more. DigiByte can be a good investment if considered for the long run, as its fundamental traits and vision could help it chug up to greater heights. The price of DGB might hit a potential high of 0.017181 cents by the end of the year 2022. The altcoin might soar up as high as 0.07469 by the end of 2025. DigiByte was founded by Jared Take, who's also known as DigiMan.